I'm Michaela, I'm from Wood for the Trees Life Coaching, hello. And we're talking today about gratitude versus more, because sometimes I think we feel a bit conflicted, and particularly me as a coach, obviously I work with women on a daily basis to get more into their lives, more calm, more contentment, more confidence, more money, more happiness, more ability to say no and not feel guilty about it, more. And so when that happens, you start to worry that actually you're making people strive. I know, and we'll come to that in a minute, exactly. We make people feel that feeling that you're striving constantly for the next thing, for the next bit of gratification. And if you do that, then basically you're never going to be satisfied. So it's really important to have a good gratitude practice on a daily basis. And I really encourage my clients to do this. Is about being grateful for what you have right this minute, right now. And I think the more that you have a daily gratitude practice, the more that you look at the small things in your life that are important. I woke up this morning and the sunlight around the big old oak tree in the back of my garden was amazing. And it literally lifted my spirits. I'd done my yoga, I went into the kitchen, was a bit tired, saw this light, saw the way that it was coming around the tree, saw the way that the sun was rising, and I just thought, wow, how lucky am I to be alive? And it really lifted me. And then I went and woke up my gorgeous children with big kisses, and I thought, how lucky am I to be able to do this? Gratitude is a way of making us really, really enjoy ourselves. Absolute Audrey, because I hope I'm saying your name right. Andrea, is that right? Andrea? Gratitude is a way of us just grounding ourselves. Yay! Grounding ourselves and allowing ourselves to understand what's important right here, right now. Looking for more in our lives. Again, what it makes us appreciate when we have a good gratitude practice is, what do we want more of? So actually, it makes us realize that some of the material stuff that is important, don't get me wrong, I'm a girl who loves shoes, handbags, coats. I could collect them forever. I like a nice house. I like nice things in my house. And it sometimes feels in conflict with the whole idea of gratitude, but actually just appreciating what we have. Laptops, is that your thing? You love a collection of laptops. It's really about just appreciating what you have right now, how blessed you are to have it in your life. And actually, once that happens, you can then start to pinpoint, well, what actually don't I want in my life? And what do I want more of? And that then allows you to think about your day in a much clearer way and say, well, I want more of that lovely sunset and sunrise in my day, that lovely being at one with nature and just feeling like a small part of a huge world and a big universe. And I want more of that. So actually what it made me think was today, I haven't been down to the woods for ages during my working day. And I'm thinking of getting a big flask of soup, taking myself off to the woods. Oh, thank you very much, Heidi. Exactly, more travel. And it's about being able to just think about the things that you want more of, but in a really good way, in the sense of you're grateful for having it right now. And it's again, you think about, like, say, for example, you have a phone call with a friend and you write down that on your gratitude list that you're grateful to have some time with them. And then that makes you think, do you know what? I want to spend more time with that person. I want more of that person because I love them. So I just want us to think about the fact that actually this having more isn't in conflict with gratitude. It should be working in partnership, because the more that you are grateful for what is happening right now means that you will enjoy the process and the journey of wherever you're going and whatever you're doing in terms of the goals that you're setting and what you are doing, right? But also it means that you will enjoy thinking about the things and appreciating what you are doing and what you have done on a daily basis. And what this does is it strengthens the self-esteem muscle as well. Exactly. I've got big plans for going to the US next year with my best friend and her husband and our children, and having a massive adventure, really, really excited about it. And, but I'm actually really, really grateful for the fact that this last couple of years with the children, we have been doing loads of holidays in the UK. I mean, I went to the northeast coast of England last year, not a place, of course. But I've been in Yosemite National Park and had big adventures up in the mountains with the bears, literally. And I've been to Australia, and I've been all these places all around the world. And actually, sometimes there's no place like home. What we did exactly, Julia, what we did like this year, we had a house swap with some friends. They came here and we went there. And it was amazing to explore that whole northeast coast. Never been there before like that. So I think gratitude and having more can work together if you appreciate what you have right this minute. Because if you don't appreciate what you have right this minute, I ask you, what is the likelihood that you are going to appreciate what you have in the future? You'll always be striving for the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. So yes, goals are important. I love a good goal. You can imagine, my clients come to me. We set loads of goals. We have targets, we have actions, we have tasks that they're going to, to complete. They've got accountability. But what I love is the fact that what I try and get them to do is practice gratitude every single day for what is happening right here, right now, in that process of getting to the next step of their journey of wherever they're going to. And I would ask you to try and do the same if you're not already doing it.